Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams, both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw. It's Madden. First play taken, a deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball handed off. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The sure hands. It's Moore. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. 1-1's come to the line with a hurry up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Here's 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A play action, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
To throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Looking to scramble. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Turner blocked out. Sets up the next drive. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
They'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
At completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And now the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. To the air, it's Sayan. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Smith. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I even almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's It's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. Looking right, this one caught.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. This time it's complete. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here with the flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and they'll back the offense up. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. He keeps it on a design run. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Texas 28, Ohio State 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes a powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Took contact on the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Nice grab. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaking tackles and going. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense. Spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Over the middle, it's Jackson. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Ball down at the 5 after the completion. Defense being pushed back. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch on the right side of the end zone, but no good. Couldn't get a foot down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. To the air. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass not complete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. They get the completion. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.